Steph Hodge with Board Game Geek, here with Chris Kirkman and Maggie Clayton, Greater Than Games. And what do we have today?
We have Legends of Sleepy Hollow. Do you want to talk about it?
No, that's all you.
No.
I know you didn't know. Oh my God.
It's too scary.
Yeah. Okay, so Legends of Sleepy Hollow, what we have here, this was kickstarted last November.
Okay.
And this is set 3 days after the disappearance of Ichabod Crane at the end of Washington Irving's short story, Legend of Sleepy Hollow. So what has happened is, since he's been missing, the townsfolk are obviously concerned, but 4 of them with various ties to each other, possibly the past, supernaturally, but we'll see. That's all part of the story of the campaign, have joined together to try to find Ichabod. So we have 4 of the townsfolk here that are banded together. We have Matthias Garou, which is a Revolutionary War veteran.
Okay.
Matthias has moved to Sleepy Hollow, very much a hermit, but they've sought Matthias for a little bit of firepower. Carries twin flintlock pistols, blasts into squares, lots of cool things like that. We have Jeremiah Pinka, who is the town undertaker. He walks big and walks tall and carries a big spade. He doesn't have a lot of range, so he has to get right into the middle of things and kind of take things out with his shovels.
Okay.
Yeah. He's a kind of a hulking figure, very much a tank. We have Emily Van Winkle, who has a very famous cousin, Rip.
Yes.
So she is the tanner's apprentice for the town, and her father has been the tanner for many, many years. She grew up in the outskirts, learned how to hunt and to skin and to tan things. She's very good with a bow.
Yeah.
She has lots of range and lots of dedicated damage that she can do.
Yeah.
And we have our spiritual leader, who is Elijah Kapil. He is a Reformed Dutch minister and lost his family during the Revolutionary War. And he has a lot of ability to support with blessings and also to smite with the power of his faith.
Okay. And so what's happening?
Okay, so what's happening is they're in the schoolhouse now. This is chapter 1. So there are
Yes.
8 chapters in the game. Chapter 1 starts out, they've been led to the schoolhouse by by Katrina Van Tassel. And so they found out that Ichabod was friends with a very precocious student, a very special student, and wanted to find the journal of Ichabod and the student to see possibly what might have happened to Ichabod after his disappearance. Whether it was supernatural, whether it was the horsemen, whether Ichabod disappeared for political reasons, we don't know. Probably not political reasons, but probably not. And so what they have to do is go through, and it is essentially in chapter 1, go through and search for these tokens, looking for journals. Hecklers. There's always hecklers. We're live, Matt. What is going on? Anyway, so they have to go through. Oh, you picked up a good one there. You can reveal that.
Spawn 1
Gobkin. So,
Gobkin.
yeah, so Gobkins are these big ones here. They're animated pumpkin vine creatures.
Yeah, I can see this.
Yeah, they're pretty big and bad. They have a range of 1 and can kind of get in and do a lot of damage. We have the shriek roots here, which are little animated stumpy tree things. They're more annoying than anything else, but they can get after you after a while. And so we have
if you enter a space, you flip it over?
Yeah, you'll have an action on your action boards over here. You have action tokens that are in there. Everyone starts with 5 except for Emily, who is very fast. And so the way the system of that works is placing, during your turn, you'll place it into one of the wells here or one of your special actions. And you can either move, take the action, or action and take the move.
Okay.
And so one of them is environment. So you would environment, flip that over and see what it says.
Yep.
I don't have the deck out right now, but there are certain ones you'll flip over that have numbers on them. There are a legend deck that will apply to this. It'll be an event, an item, maybe a foe, we don't know. Or it may relate to the overarching story that we're telling in the game.
Okay.
So other than that, the only other mechanic really to talk about, I guess, is fear.
Yes. Nice.
Yeah, fear is, of course, you're going up these really scary things. Whenever you're attacked, let's say Jeremiah's gone into this square here, trying to attack this shriek root.
Yeah.
You would check out him. He's going to roll. We got these special dice here. Maybe he wants to do a quick smash. He goes in. He's got 2 dice plus 2 damage, so he rolls to see if he kills it. He didn't. He got 3 points of damage. They have a total of 5 hit points. Now, these are going to be miniatures in the final game.
Okay, cool.
But they're going to have a little snap base that has a damage ring on it.
Oh, wow. So you can count down.
Absolutely. You'll be able to track everybody very easily.
That's really cool.
Yeah. But during their turn, the foes are going to be able to attack back. And so he has a 1 die worth of damage, so he would do 2 damage to Jeremiah. And anytime they're attacked, they're going to take a fear. And fear goes into the action pool and is used as an action, but the problem with fear is that it gums up your action pool.
Yes.
These big ones you can't use again until you've used all of your action pool and can pull all of them back.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Okay.
So fear is bad.
Yeah. Can you get rid of fear?
You can get rid of fear through rest actions, but also Elijah has some cool things like blessings, cleansing right, restore. Lots of things he can help to support the other characters, and they can also help themselves. Some items might help.
They
as well.
all do different things.
Yeah.
Gonna kill the baddies and find. What are you looking to find? Just.
You're looking to find overall in this particular chapter. You want to find Ichabod's journal. You want to find the student's journal. Go to the desk and find the key to decipher the code that's within that. And
Nice.
something's going to happen.
Something will happen.
I'm not going to reveal what that
Chapter
is.
2.
Yeah,
You're not wrong.
You're not wrong.
Coming soon. Chapter 2.
Something might happen. Yeah.
Yeah, so another cool thing is that every chapter has a different board, right? It has a different
Absolutely.
map
Oh,
that
cool.
goes with it, because they're doing a different part of the story in those.
Correct.
So
Different
it
road,
progresses. And characters get to start making choices for your characters at the end of every chapter, and that'll determine what type of character you're playing as. So
Yeah.
the minister, for example, has the option to become more fighty or more healing. And so you get to determine what type of character he becomes, essentially, which links to replayability also.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for showing us this game today.
Yeah.
Thanks for having us.